Alright, we're back. Welcome back to Let's Play Prey. If you remember, we had just kicked some ass. Who is this? It's the intercoms. Well, if you remember, we had just kicked some ass in IT security. We're gonna make our... Actually, no, we were up top. We actually cleared the room, I remember now. So I think there was a door over here and that main door. We found some neuro mods in here. No, they weren't neuro mods. They were, what were they? Those, suit upgrades. So we're back clearing the room floor by floor. How has everybody's days been going? Dude, I almost lost my freaking mind yesterday. Exporting the gameplay from Twitch, like downloading it and trying to find a way to put it on YouTube. All of this is like completely new to me, so I mean, not that I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I'm setting up my phone so that I can look at chat just in case anyone decides to drop by, which is probably not likely, admittedly, considering this is like only my second broadcast of all time. But anyways, I was having trouble downloading the Twitch VODs, cutting them down into 30-minute segments, and uploading them to YouTube. So right now I have I had them downloaded on my computer, and I was using Adobe Premiere to cut them into 30-minute segments, but Adobe Premiere was being a freaking pain in the ass, and for some reason it wasn't pulling the audio from the MP4 files. It was only pulling video. So I spent about a day and a half just trying to figure out why the fuck that was happening. And it turns out that the issue was that Adobe has what it calls media cache folders. And sometimes those get overfilled with basically too much info from all the files that you're pulling in there. I guess that's where it pulls audio from. And so what it ended up happening was I had been using Adobe Premiere for almost 6 months, and I use it for work. I do social media marketing for a living, and that, as you can imagine, social media is a lot of video stuff. I ended up having like a couple dozen gigabytes worth of data in those files. Oh, that's a mimic right there. I think, if I remember from the demo, there should be a couple in here. But yeah, those folders were about 15 gigabytes each. So I just deleted everything that was in those folders because it was just a bunch of cache data from files that I probably will never need again. So I just deleted it all, and voila, Premiere stopped being a pain in the ass. So oh, you fucking thing. God, these things do a shitload of damage. But Premiere stopped being an asshole, and I got everything downloaded. I got them all chopped up into 30-minute segments, excuse me. And they are currently being scheduled to go up on YouTube. If you search for me on YouTube, Quintessential, you'll find my channel. It's the same logo that I have here on Twitch. And I'm just going to be downloading these VODs from Twitch, excuse me, and throwing them up on YouTube and seeing what happens. This isn't something I'm doing super seriously right now. It's just kind of a grand experiment. Just to see how it all works out. It's more of a hobby right now versus something that I want to make turn into a full-time thing. But who knows, man? Maybe if things go well, oops. Maybe if things go well, this could be something a little bit more than a hobby, and maybe even be like turn into a part-time thing. But anyways, back into the game, we used the recycler to break down a bunch of trash and free up space in the inventory. So I'm kind of a neat freak, both in real life and in video games. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize all of this, and let's start by taking all of the crafting materials. Organic, mineral. Isn't there exotic or something like that? That's the purple one, yeah. These are shotgun shells, spare parts, medkits, neuromods, recycler. So let's organize our weapons. Shotgun is really our main weapon. Glue gun is secondary. Actually, wrench right now. So let's put wrench at the top. Shotgun, glue cannon is kind of a thing we just use for utility. So actually, we'll do this. There we go. And next to each weapon, we will put the respective ammo type. So disruptor batteries next to the disruptor, shotgun shells, flexi foam. We'll put any excess ammo down here at the bottom for now. 9mm. Recycler charge. Oh, these are those little grenade things. You know what? Let's throw those down here too. What else? Glue canister, obviously for the glue gun. We'll leave the mats down here. I think these are in order of importance. Actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the more valuable ones I got less of, so that's probably the order that they're in order of rarity. So it'd go from organic to synthetic to mineral to exotic. An exotic material you can get from mimics that you've killed, but you need the right perk for it, so that's probably one that I'm gonna purchase soon. Weapon upgrade kit, well, that pertains to weaponry, so we should throw that up here too. This is all HP stuff, so we can throw it up here. Neuromod we'll put down in the corner because it's something that I'm never gonna get rid of unless I use them. Spare parts to make repairs, that falls into crafting, so let's throw it down here. Suit repair kit is kind of an HP thing. Psi hypo, I haven't used any of that yet, but there we go. That's more or less organized. If you guys, maybe I'll do a Resident Evil 4 playthrough one day, and you'll see just how obsessive I can get with inventory. I spend probably way too long in inventory screens just organizing shit. I can't concentrate on anything if I know that there's a mess. So like if I'm working on my computer and my desktop is completely unorganized, it'll just mind flood me, and I have to keep my desktop organized. Or like if I'm in my room, excuse me, and my room is a freaking mess, I won't be able to concentrate on, like, if I'm doing work, or when I was in college, if my dorm was a mess, I couldn't concentrate on homework, because it would just drive me crazy knowing that shit is like thrown around everywhere. But that's a generally easy issue to deal with, both in real life and video games. But let's give this transcribe a listen.
Are you on your way?
On my way where?
Octavia, didn't you see the alert? We're supposed to muster.
Listen, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but we've had alerts before, and I've got 3 more of these glorified vacuum cleaners to fix before my shift is over. Oh, make that 4. Someone dropped off another. God, these things are junk.
I don't think this is a drill, Octavia. I'm sending you the code. Please, come to the escape pods right now.
Well, Octavia didn't make it, sadly. Another thing about my playstyle is that I'm very conservative when it comes to like using stuff. I don't like using things unless it's absolutely necessary. It has to be used. I suffer from too good to use syndrome. Well, let's take a psi hypo and use it to separate our sections here from weaponry and consumables. And we'll throw the medkit in the corner since it'll always be there and won't move around every time I use one. And we can surround it with food so that we always know anything surrounding the medkit is food. But anyways, back to my disorder. Yeah, too good to use syndrome is a real thing for me in a lot of games. And by a lot, I mean all of them. For example, in Resident Evil, I find that I will go through the game using almost nothing but the most basic weapon, which is like your starting pistol, even if I have like a shotgun or sniper rifle, because I'll just always think in the back of my head, oh, I should save all this, you know, just in case, you know, I'll need it one day. So I'll only ever use like power weapons in case shit hits the fan. As you can probably tell, I'm using almost nothing but the wrench. I know it's probably driving a lot of you crazy. Pioneers of space industry. I think we read this one already. Working aboard a space station like Talos is comparable to working on Earth. Employees tend to forget that they are in space and adapt very well. By contrast, a trove of psychological and behavioral data has been compiled by a decade-long study of Pytheas employees. The Pytheas facility sits deep in a crater on the lunar pole, permanently shadowed and surrounded by kilometers of ice. Beneath Pytheas is a vast network of cramped tunnels where helium-3, hydrogen, and platinum are mined. This is a dark, cold, and often terrifying workplace, cut off from the warm glow of Earth, which extracts a heavy and often fatal toll on the crew. So I guess people were dying from like radiation and shit. International art. The TranStar Corporation commissioned several high-profile artists to create works exclusively for Talos 1, the orbital research and development facility that has brought us the Neuromod and many other technological wonders. Renowned Belgian sculptor Frederick Smart sculpted the work Smoke Signals, which forms the centerpiece of the employee dining hall. The installation artist, simply known as Jesse, constructed the chain of marbled glass panels which soar gracefully overhead in the Talos 1 lobby. Oh, those are those snake things hanging. And former street artist Patrick O designed a series of exclusive posters for TranStar, featuring impressions of orbit, eclipse, and other celestial themes in his signature geometric style. He also developed a Neuromod promotional image featuring the likeness of actor Daisy Prince. TranStar President Alex Yu, oh shit, so our brother is the president. Okay, so he's up there. Commented, art inspires, fires our creativity, makes us look beyond our present circumstances to what might be possible. Okay, cool, so I guess Alex is like way up there in the corporate chain. He's not just some random guy. Is there a way, what does that mean? In the status bar, is there a way to look at statuses? Status, here we go. Suit damage. Your suit blocks less damage than normal. Use the suit repair kit or visit an engineering operator. Do I have any suit repair kits? Oops, I did not mean to eat that. I hit square. I keep thinking squares to move stuff, but it's X. Square is use. I really need to upgrade this inventory space. It's gonna drive me crazy. And now I'm drunk, so that's nice. There is undoubtedly a mimic in here. Yep. Nice try, asshole. Yeah, this is what I wanna mimic tumor. You know what? We might as well take that perk because I have a stupid amount of neuromods. This is this one. Yeah, recover more valuable organs, can use in the fabrication of neuromods. So that, I think I said this last episode, but that looks like it'll just pay for itself in no time. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that. And plus the bonus from medkits is nice because I'm just getting my ass kicked all the time. Let's see if there's anything else we want. Let's just let's just keep hoarding them for now. But this means I can take the tumors and I'm gonna assume that you have to find that fabrication plan. Sorry. By the way, I know my headset doesn't sound the best. I'm using some freaking Urban Ear headphones that I bought at Barnes and Noble like a year ago. And they sound fine. That's the same book as last time. They sound fine for like online chat. People always say that I sound pretty decent. But I guess when it comes to streaming, they sound not as good. Because I know that they pick up a lot of hiss and background noise. So if this YouTube / Twitch stuff turns out to be fun / somewhat beneficial to me, I might buy, or I will buy, a better headset. I used to have a Blue Snowball, but I've lost it. I don't know where it went. I bought it for school, and then a couple of months ago I let my sister borrow it for one of her classes, and it just kind of disappeared and I never saw it again. As things are wont to do when I let my sister borrow them. Is that a... No, the light isn't on, so... In case you didn't watch the last few streams, if you see an alarm panel like this and there's a light on above it, if you hit it with your wrench 3 times, they turn out to be like secret safes and they have stuff inside. Stuff being like, every once in a while they'll have Nero mods and things like that. So, I don't know if... Hold on, I don't know if these doors are destructible in any way. I don't think they are, but I think we're done on this side for now. Let's go back out and head up to the 3rd floor. As you can see, I'm very methodical in the way that I go about clearing things. Because again, it just... Why can't I take this? Yes, I want it. This might... that was weird. That was really weird, but whatever, I got it. We don't have the key card for this. There should be... Yes, here's the other guy. And my inventory's full. Ugh. Might as well use the recycler and get rid of whatever I can get rid of. Square to transfer junk. Okay. Oh, it's getting rid of the tumors too. I was like, wait, you just moved a bunch of valuable looking stuff. But at least we got space back. Our suit is apparently still falling apart at the seams, but you know, we could find a repair kit. Here's another. Is this a new weapon? Yes. The EMP charge emits a large burst of electromagnetic energy, highly effective against robots, turrets, and other electrical-based entities. Pretty much the same as every other video game in existence. Whatever. So let's go in and organize that shit. EMP charge. What is this? Weapon upgrade kit? Well, I want to throw it in with the other grenade. There's a spare part. Some materials. I think that's good for now. I wonder if there's any type of storage or something like that. I remember there being a safe in Morgan's office in the demo, but it didn't look like you could store anything inside it, so my hoarding tendencies are going to be put to the test here. Here's HR, where we cheese our way around the other side with the glue cannon. And this is just the IT center that was above. We broke through the glass. Sales division. We don't have the key card. Okay, so let's move on to the other side. Can you break this? Nope. Okay. But yeah, hopefully once I get a better headset, the quality of these videos will skyrocket because I'm honestly disgusted at the way my headset sounds. And I could put it through processing with Adobe and stuff like that, and do some audition and mess around with it in Audition and Audacity, but I think that's more trouble than it's worth. What was that? Like a little square thing popped up telling me to do something. No? That's more trouble than it's worth right now, I think. Just getting another mic will up the quality exponentially, so I think we'll sit on it for now. But yeah, I'm not exactly like struggling for money right now, but I don't want to drop $50 on a headset that I don't really need, I just really want. I'm an adult, damn it. I buy appliances every now and then, like toasters and vacuum cleaners. I'm trying to find the other mimic corpses that are out here so that I can take their organs. Hopefully they don't despawn. This one's here still. There was like 8,000 of them up here somewhere, so yep. Take that, take that, take that. And another one. Nope, that's a cigarette thing. I'm not much of a smoker myself, so I don't know what that's called. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. It just doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't know why. My mom smoked, but it was never something that I felt like I wanted to do. I'm not saying that if you smoke that you're necessarily doing something wrong. It's just, you know, oh, I never picked this up. It's just not my cup of tea. My fucking inventory's full again. Okay. I'm not gonna run all the way back just to recycle 2 things. So we'll have to deal with it for now. But we're about to move into a new area. There's a mimic here. Yep. You know how I knew? See, how come it doesn't let me take that? Mimic tumor? What's going on? Is that a bug? I have one. Oh, because they're stacked individually for some weird reason. That's really obnoxious, actually. But it seems like tumors would be more valuable than used cigars, so we're just gonna swap them out. Biohazard waste. Okay, it's actually driving me crazy knowing that I'm leaving things behind. Unfortunately, there's no way to break this, but wait. Can we climb on this ledge? Yes, we can, I remember. This should be a quick trip then. Just go back in here and get rid of more garbage. Recycle, please. I'll take that. Now we can make our way back. I am definitely gonna upgrade my inventory up all the way because, again, I can't leave stuff behind that I might need. I left something downstairs, right? Crumpled paper, well, we'll take it. Might as well fill up on some water here. Like, even when I'm playing Diablo 3, I play a lot of Diablo 3, what you want to do is like speed run rifts and just ignore everything that isn't legendary or set pieces. But that means leaving behind whites and blues that you can break down into crafting mats, and it just drives me crazy to... What was that? Oh, here's the offices. Okay. I do remember that there are mimics in here, actually. So let's clear out the trauma center first, and then we'll come into the offices because I mean, it'll be the last place on the map we will have to explore. At least in the lobby. Is this gonna give me a save? If not, I'll do a manual save. Yeah, let's do a manual save. Game saved. Okay. Oh shit, there are two giant mimics in here. I don't know if they're mimics, but they're the big motherfuckers. So how do we handle this? We go down and bring up our turret friend and let him eat shit for us. So let's pick him up. I wonder how valuable these things become if you fortify them, because right now they seem to get destroyed rather quickly. So hopefully they can become a little better. Is it? There's two of them. Yep. We'll deploy, let him kick some ass. Let him do at least some damage before the things spot me. Oh, that was terrible. Let's put the shotgun here. Okay. How do I deal with this? Should I use explosive canisters? Are there any explosive canisters here? My inventory's full again, so I can't take anything. How did I kill them last time? Oh shit. Yep, reload. Some stuff in here. Oh, inventory full. God damn it. I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna eat a bunch of freaking food because my health is garbage right now anyways. Eat. And take all this shit. Take the bracelet. Sylvian Bellamy.
System alert.
I guess he's not in the trauma center after all. And now my health is not ass. That one's on fire. Okay, let me see if I can find an explosive canister. And by let me see if I can find, I mean let's go down to the museum and grab one. Yep, there's two of them in here. So you know what? I'll grab them both, bring them up, just to have them make another save so I don't have to do it again just in case I eat shit. And this is how we shall defeat them. There's a third one right here. I recognize gameplay isn't exactly exciting right now, but I am a very thorough player. So, trust me, the payoff will be worth it. All the planning, the satisfaction is in watching the plan come to fruition as a result of your actions. And come to fruition they will. Our suit is still a piece of garbage right now though. So let's do this. There it is. Make a quick save. It has been saved. So what I'm thinking is I can pick it up, let it get close, throw this at it, throw one of the canisters at it, and then shoot it with a shotgun and blow their freaking big stupid faces off.
Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Or I could just aggro them over here. Blow that up.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.